A handful of clouds high above Scotiabank Field at Nat Bailey Stadium, but don't you worry, none of those have rain in the forecast. If anything, it's just cooling it down to optimal conditions here at Scotiabank Field at Nat Bailey Stadium. I'm Rob Fai alongside Romero and Caroline Frolic. We go to the top of the second. Fans still coming in. That one guy's got that 3-foot hot dog in the bottom right portion of your screen. And, dude, I tell you what, you want to have a good nap, try to get through that thing and let the good times roll.
Top, you want to have a good bathroom break.
Well, you said it. Someone had to.
I'll say it.
That's fine. All right. Daniel Cope, the DH. Trevor Boone, the left fielder, and Robert Metz, no relation to Robert Yankees, hitting third in this order. As we right now try to throw another 0 up on the old manually operated scoreboard, and hopefully Jared DeCesare, he's the guy that can do it. And don't forget, this inning is brought to you by House Sound Brewing Company. House Sound Brewing Company in downtown Squamish, British Columbia. Welcome to Sea to Sky Country. Right-hander's first pitch at the knees, in for a strike, and the count goes to 0-1. Outfield, he's playing relatively shallow. 385 to center, 335 down the right field line, and a very generous 320 into the left field corner. As the next offering misses 1-1. That fence in center field is 18 feet high, but the real treat is in left field, the Hayall porch. Just a 4-foot high fence, a gift to a couple of right-handed hitters. There's a ball that'll taper foul out towards the Boise Hawk bullpen, and the count goes to 1-2.
Don't let those dimensions fool you. It's still pretty. We still haven't seen very many home runs here in this stadium, so
5.
You really have to get into it, because that breeze at night, once the sun comes down, it's a little tough to get it out of this ballpark.
You know, this used to be a Pacific Coast League stadium back in the days of the AAA Vancouver Canadians, and you talk to players from even that era, and they say this was a ballpark where the ball would die in the outfield. 1-2 is a ball lined out to Tanner Morse, bobbles it into the hand, it goes, and a throw over to first. Boy, a little bit of composure in the face of adversity for Tanner Morse. Has it bounce off the old black leather glove, but right into the hand, almost like he knew exactly what he was doing. Still gets it over to Ronnie Brito at first, and the outers reported. And boy, this is keeping with it.
You gotta love what DeCesare is doing. He's showing that nice little sinker ball, and he's getting guys out front, and it's a recipe for a lot of ground balls. So you're gonna see that good sinker. You're gonna see the middle infielders, actually the whole infield, a lot of action tonight.
You know what? Nothing's better than keeping your infielders busy.
And the only thing about having a good sinker, once you start elevating, that's where you can get in trouble.
0-1 is hit into right field. This might taper into foul territory, but it's still in the field of play. Running, but just coming up shy of it is Will Robertson out there in the number 23 jersey. What a cool spot to watch a baseball game down there. You get your beer or your iced lemonade, and you just lean over the rail and just check out the game. You can talk to some of the Hawks pitchers if you want to, and
heckle them.
Well, they'll engage. They'll get right back with you. It's the beauty of Nat Bailey Stadium, but again, right in on the hands and tripped on the old bat as well. You got to be careful there. Looked like Willie Mays Hayes after he popped one up, do a couple push-ups. Trevor Boone behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Pitch foul back.
You want me to tell you one thing I'm not a big fan of? 0-2 high fastballs.
Working the ladder.
If I get a chance to put a guy away, I want to put him away. I don't want to waste a pitch. That's just what I think. What do you think?
Well, as a guy that's never pitched in a Major League All-Star game, I'll defer to you. But
but you've seen enough baseball.
I understand that sometimes the 0-2 guy now all of a sudden realizes he has to cover a little bit more of that plate as a pitch fouled off. Keeps the count what it is, but you know, if you want to chase, where do you get hurt more? A slider away, a fastball maybe up by the Adam's apple? I mean, I don't know. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But I would agree with your psyche of not wasting pitches, especially when you're on a pitch count. You just want to go get them and minimize your effort to get these guys out.
Yeah.
1-2. Right there. Wonderfully placed pitch. And that will produce the second out of the inning. Trevor Boone caught staring, and Cope, Boone, nothing doing. And Robert Metz steps into the box with 2 outs here in a scoreless game here at the top of the second. I think I did pitch one All-Star game. I think it was the show 2017 on Nintendo or PlayStation 4. I'm not sure what it was.
And you, really quick, you see that sinker on that replay right there. He brings it back. The hitter's seeing that ball come out of his hand, and he's like, that's way away. And then he's able to bring that sinker back. I mean, that's Greg Maddux type stuff right there.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an outfield play by Will Robertson. The fourth rounder out of Creighton University never took his eyes off the prize. And even with Adrian Ramos coming in on that baseball as well, Robertson said, I'm coming back with this baseball. And cooler heads will prevail. But boy, I'll tell you, Canadians with 2 straight scoreless frames. And now we want to get you interactive with our broadcast. Let's go down to the third member of our broadcast team. Here is Caroline Frolic.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. Seas fans not at the game but want to belong? We got you. Follow, play, win. That's all you have to do. It's not just a clever slogan. So grab your phone. Sorry, it's already in your hand. Log on to Facebook if you're not already. Like the Vancouver Canadians and send a message. I'm just going to go ahead and say send a baseball emoji because it's cute. And then you're entered to win a whole bunch of Seas dollars and Canadians tickets. Follow, play, win. It's that easy, guys.
Well, you know what? I think Ricky's doing it as we speak. He's on his phone. I want to see if we can give away some stuff, some prizes as well. Caroline, thank you for joining us. We'll be back with her in a moment, talking with Canadians hitting coach, one of your old buddies, Aaron Matthews, will join us. But see these guys up in the stands, we got to swag them out. Here's how you can get your merchandise no matter where you're watching tonight in Canada. Go to CanadiansBaseball.com. You can get the hats from the past, the hats from the present. You can even get some of those specialized hats. You can do it by going to CanadiansBaseball.com. Our team store is one of the best in minor league baseball. So swag out and join us, even if you're not able to make it out at the ballpark tonight. Ricky Romero, Rob Fai, high atop Scotiabank Field at Nat Bailey Stadium. Look at that ballpark's grass. Ross Barron and the guys from the A&B Tool Reynolds grounds crew doing a phenomenal job. Here's a guy that just made a heck of a catch in the outfield. Will Robertson's going to lead off this home half of the second. Fourth rounder out of Creighton University, playing for the Creighton Blue Jays, ironically enough. And then he was taken by the Toronto Blue Jays. And now he gets an opportunity here on television to maybe have a big game. Robertson has struggled as of late. And Ricky, you know, we were talking in the first inning about the quirky mechanics of Luc Chevrier. How long does that take a hitter to make those kind of adjustments, having not seen him before?
Well, I think you rely on the first 3 hitters that went up to the plate and saw him. Communication is key. When a guy's funky like that, the first 3 hitters should go up to the next 6 guys that are watching this guy and be like, this is what he's got and this is where it's coming out of. And then you should be able to retain that data so that when you get up there, you have an idea of what's going on.
Well, Will Robertson from the left side is a very tough out. Pitch on its way. A high fly ball in a very shallow left field, giving chase as the third baseman. Does he make the catch? He does. A wonderful over-the-shoulder catch from the third baseman, Robert Metz. And that's a tough break for Robertson, who likes getting the fastball early in the count and driving it. But unfortunately, even with the short real estate porch here at Nat Bailey Stadium, Robert Metz able to make the play. One of the toughest plays as well, Ricky.
I was going to say that. There's not a lot of room, so you're really relying again on communication by your teammates, by the shortstop.
Pitch misses low to Trevor Schwecke, the all-star shortstop for the Canadians. You got to remember, this is Boise's first game at Nat Bailey Stadium, so that even accentuates further the wonderful play from the third baseman, Robert Metz. Ball scorched foul out towards right field.
Going back to that point we made last inning about wasting pitches and certain things like that. Yeah, I get what you were saying about changing eye levels. You want to change eye levels, but you got to 0-2 for a reason. You were mixing speed. Maybe you got away with the fastball up. You brought it back down. Why not just put him away? I talked to a good friend of mine today, Derek Law, who pitches with the Toronto Blue Jays, and he was 1-2 on a hitter, and he ended up walking him. He wasted a 1-2 pitch, got him to 2-2. Next thing you know, he yanks a slider, and then he walks him. So I just feel like, hey, I texted him right away. I was like, I hate seeing you walk guys with 2 outs. So make sure when you have a chance to put a guy away, put him away. Don't waste pitches.
Well, truer words have never been spoken. Trevor Schwecke, no pitches wasted on him as he strikes out for the second out here at the bottom of the second. And you know, not even a point counterpoint, but the only thing I'll say is that is, I guess, further solidified your point by the fact that in this league, let's say you've got 3 innings or 50 pitches like Alek Manoah, the first rounder.
Yeah.
Do you really want to start dancing with the devil in 6-7 pitch at bats, or do you want to try and put that nail in the coffin right out of the gate? So
yeah.
again, I see where you're coming from.
And a guy like Manoah who has overpowering stuff. If I've overpowered him with 2 fastballs, why am I going to throw something soft for him to put in play? No, I'm going to put him away with overpowering stuff. So, I mean, I guess what I hate calling it as a pitcher is a wasted pitch. It shouldn't be a wasted pitch. It should be something that's going to, might get a swing out of it, or I'm just going to maybe just move his feet a little bit. So there should be a purpose behind it, is what I'm trying to say.
Ball to the third baseman, Metz, who makes 2 good plays. One in defensive foul territory, the other one ranging far to his left. Equal to the task in both instances, and the Canadians and the Boise Hawks must have dinner reservations tonight. Both
I like
these
it.
teams, gee, I bet you do.
I like it.
Bet you do. We're trading 3 up, 3 down frames. We're going to jettison forward to the top of the 3rd inning already. Canadians in a scoreless tie with the Boise Hawks as the future of the Blue Jays and the future of the Colorado Rockies getting together. There's Ronnie Brito pondering life. He'll get his say again. We'll take our break here. Scoreless Canadians baseball tonight, presented to you by A&W on Sportsnet Pacific.